Hello Capricorns, and welcome back to my channel. This is Awaken Healings with Jess. I am here to bring you a quick energy update for the month of December. But before I get started, I have a quick plug for my new little Etsy shop that I recently opened. It's also called Awaken Healings, and I am handcrafting salt blends. So the idea behind this, the premise is I, as a spiritual healer and a light worker, do take a lot of salt baths to help cleanse my auric energy field. This is a great spiritual hygienic practice to maintain for those of you who are feeling sluggish and blocked, and you just need something just to take the grime, the energetic grime off of you, right? So it's sort of similar to like saging our houses. So when we feel our house or space is blocked or grimy, with just negative energy, just grit, the sage, will help cleanse our spaces. Well, salt baths do the same thing for auric energy, for auric energetic field, or aura essentially. So it's all natural, zero preservatives. This is the blends that I use personally, and I just want to be able to offer my gift to you guys. So they make excellent holiday gifts, also special occasion gifts. Again, you can find it on Etsy, different sizes. This is the largest size I offer, so it's a little mason jar. This is the lavender blend. So this is perfect for those of you who are having trouble sleeping or just need something to relax. This is infused with lavender essential oil and bits of dried lavender leaves. Two types of salt, two different types of sea salt, a coarse salt and a finer salt, and then jojoba oil and grapeseed oil for moisturizing properties. So check it out. I love these. This is stuff that I use, and I just want to be able to sort of share something with you guys and give something back. So Awaken Healings on Etsy. So check that out. The link is also in the description box below, as well as my website information for awakenhealings.org if you wish to work with me in session. So check that out as well. So let's get started. So Capricorn, we are going to start off with the Rebel Goddess Oracles. Reason being is recently I've been feeling a lot of divine feminine energy. I just feel like I just feel like goddess energy is just really strong among us right now. And again, it doesn't have to be gender specific, but I just really feel that the divine feminine's hour is now, and the time to shine is now. All the divine feminine properties of love, kindness, community, unity, healing. Those are the properties that we desperately need right now. So I just also get the sense that, aside from the softer, nurturing side of the divine feminine, it's also about establishing freedom, liberation, and independence for ourselves. So a lot of us are closing down karmic cycles, and this is stuff that I've been talking about for a long time. And I go into a great detail with it in the October and November monthlies, so you may want to review those videos just in case. But the idea is we are closing down major events, just situations that have been with us for decades, and it's time to clear the decks and clear that energy in order to release ourselves, to move forward authentically, to move forward with freedom and independence, and not remain tethered to old ideas or thought beliefs that were imprinted on us from external sources. And this could be from family members, childhood friends, social media, things of that nature, just stuff that we just sort of ingested and we took it as truth. And now we're like, no, that's not working for me. All of that doctrine just kept me small and kept my light small and dim, and I just felt like I had to please other people. So these are the things that are going on in our minds, regardless of how the situation manifested. It's time to get rid of that. And with the rise of the divine feminine energy, I feel like she's just breaking the chains that kept her stuck, that kept her tethered. No more. This really is about freedom, liberation, and independence. So let's go ahead and flip the cards over and see what we have. Oh, yes. Okay. So your first one in reverse is defend to the end the worthwhile. Yeah, look at that. It's coming in reversed. I'll go ahead and show this upright. Yeah. This is about taking a stand, Capricorn. This really is about taking a stand and defending what's most important to you, what's important, what's valuable to you. And this could be a matter of principles, a set of principles or ethical beliefs that you hold dear and sacred. Perhaps someone was asking you to compromise those principles and morals. And you're like, no, 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 we can't do that. Can't do that, and I will not do that, because then I'd be compromising myself and my integrity. And then if you do that, you've lost yourself. You've essentially sold your soul. You sold out. You're a sellout, right? So this is about you holding your ground. I'm getting the sense that because this is reversed, maybe some of you went down that dark path and perhaps made a deal that you regret, where you did feel that you'd compromised your integrity. And now you're working to get that back. Yeah? So your next card is, what do you feel? And I love this because here we see a woman, you know, looking up at the moon. Is it a moon or is this Earth? Earth. Almost looks like the moon. Has a little bit of a lunar quality associated with the Earth. But she's weighing her options, apples or oranges. What to do, what to choose. But I feel like she's turning within and just, you know, she's seeking higher guidance. Just like, all right, what do I feel? You know, she could be juggling the earth with apples and oranges. This could be part of a juggling circle as well. Or not. It just could be just these two items that are back and forth, weighing her options. That's an excellent question. What do you feel? After coming out of this energy, what are you going to do? New beginning or repeat a karmic cycle? Yeah. I feel like some of you have been through the thick of it. And I feel like whoever I'm connecting with, there was a toxic situation where you thought it was going to turn out a different way and it didn't. And it actually ended up costing you dearly. Yourself, your self-worth, your integrity. And this is perfect because the last card that's coming in for you is release the dark wound and let love in. Yeah. Ooh, that's really good. That's really good, you know. Especially with this card. Defend to the end what's important to you. I feel like you didn't. I feel like you did compromise yourself one way or another. And I feel like you're beating yourself up about it. And it's time. You've been doing it for a long time. This is an old wound. This is something that happened years ago. This isn't recent. But it's time to release that wound and to let love in. Yeah. This is going to be a good reading, Capricorn. I can already tell. So we're going to use the Tarot de la Nuit. They've already been pre-shuffled. I'm going to get some clarifiers on these oracle cards for you all. For Capricorn, please. Ooh, that one flew out. Chatty. I don't take the flippers, I take the jumpers. There's a few cards that want to flip, but not quite jump. So that's interesting. That one's interesting. So this is sort of taking a look at your past energy. So this is the stuff that's kind of already happened. They also read it, so I have 3 lines. I have 3 lines going across, past, present, and future, and then it also forms columns down, past, present, and future. So there's kind of multiple ways for me to read these cards as they come through. Okay, we're gonna stop there. All right, yeah. So clarifying the defend to the end, the worthwhile, it's being clarified by the Emperor. So I feel like, Capricorn, you're getting your power back, you know, because the Emperor is someone, he is someone who's been around the world, you know, he's been around the world, he's seen things, done things, he's the King of Kings, he's the Emperor, the ruler of kings, the ruler of all kingdoms. And I feel like this is you guys just ruling yourself, having a good handle on who you are and where you've been. And you're very much aware of your past mistakes. And you know what you're not going to repeat because you know exactly what it cost you. But you've regained yourself, right? So this is good. This is really good. I like seeing that right there. And when I chuckled with the next set of cards, you know, with the, what do you feel, sort of the juggling. Your clarifier card is the 2 of Pentacles. It's the juggle, you know, it's interesting. So we do have a little bit of lunar activity. Again, this is Earth and the Moon, but I sort of feel like there's lunar association with this Earth. But both cards are all about choices, options. How do you feel? And it's, you're weighing your options to determine what makes you feel best, right? And then lastly, so releasing the dark wound and letting love in is being clarified by the Sun in reverse. So this was something that brought you deep sadness. This isn't an easy task. This isn't something easy, right? So there was, yeah. This is something that's, if it's still lingering, brings you sadness. And yeah, I think you're working on how to release that. Because what we have in your reading going across is, you know, you're being depicted by this Emperor energy who has options to consider with this 2 of Pentacles. And then we have the Sun over here in reverse. So I get the sense, Aquarius, I don't know why I'm saying Aquarius. Maybe some of you are dealing with an Aquarius. But Capricorn, I do get the sense that you've learned, right? That you've got the lesson. You've learned. You're moving away. You've got some healing to do. And I feel like this wound is not quite healed yet, but you are aware of it and you understand why it happened and why it's there. So what to do about it is the next question. So we're going to take a look further, clarify these cards, another round, and see where we're at. Four of Wands in reverse, bit of instability. 3 of Swords in reverse, releasing heartache. Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I feel like that's pulling back your cup of love. Or being blocked to love. Because, you know, with the clarifier, you know, we've got, again, release the dark wound, but let love in. There's a blockage here about love, it looks like, with this Page of Cups in reverse. It's like, nope, taking back my heart, right? Taking it back. So going forward, we have the 4 of Wands in reverse. This this is coming back to self, center, right? We're seeing that with the Emperor. Again, you've learned your lessons. You've been through some stuff that has now opened your eyes. You're stronger and wiser for it, and now you are coming back to self. You're choosing you over any toxic situation, which goes right in line with the independence, liberation, and freedom touchstone words that I keep getting in my meditations. You are releasing, with the Three of Swords, heartache. Those swords are falling out. This is something that's already happened. You're choosing you. You're choosing to just let it go. Yeah, and I feel like you walked away, Aquarius. You pulled back this cup of love. You left that situation. And now it's time to heal the wound. And it could be because of the wound that's unhealed, right? So this is Page energy. So I feel like this could be something, I don't want to say casual, but you may have gotten triggered early on. So this may have been a relationship that didn't have an opportunity to fully blossom into something else. It may have had legs, but you pulled back. Yeah, let's keep going. Let's see what else. Ten of Wands, yeah, there's an ending. Something that was burdensome. Judgment in reverse to healing. Something that needs to be let go of. You need to forgive. It's like you're having a hard time forgiving a situation. The Hierophant, commitment, reversed. Yeah. Getting an image of an abusive relationship. Maybe a marriage, but something. You were, yeah, you were required to give up a large piece of yourself. I do get the sense that you were in an abusive relationship and your partner was very controlling and you didn't see it coming. It was one of those things that just sort of chipped away and chipped away and chipped away. And before you realized it, your freedom was dwindling and dwindling and dwindling. And you were slowly being isolated from your friends and family. And before you realize it, you're like, oh my God, how did I get into this situation? Who am I? I am not the person that would allow myself to be here, to get here. And it's just a situation that creeped up. And I feel like this is an old wound. This isn't anything recent, but it's a wound that hasn't been healed because there is Page energy here. It looks like there was some sort of relationship that you left behind. You were triggered in this relationship. Yeah. And in an effort to protect yourself from further getting hurt, you ended it with this 10 of Wands and said, no, can't do it. You pulled back your cup, pulled back your feelings, and yeah, you walked away. So what's being shown here in your future position is you got to heal the past. We have Judgment in reverse. This has to be healed. This wound. Because if it's not healed, you're going to push away real love and real commitment. And I feel like there may have been a potential with this new suitor who's here, or who was here, to maybe go the distance. But because there is something left unhealed, you're not ready. You're not ready for commitment. You're not ready for anything heavy. Not right now. This is going to take time. And this is going to take a lot of work and dedication to yourself and to your healing journey, Capricorn. Making wiser decisions. You know, like I said, I do get the sense that you are very much, you're very aware now of how things transpired in that one relationship. But there is still unhealed business within yourself. And I feel like, you know, with this Judgment card, there's a lot of forgiveness here that has not been given. So you have to forgive yourself first, and then forgive the other parties involved. It's not easy to do. Because this will continue to fester. And this will continue to repeat itself in other people. You will continue to attract the same toxic personality, just in a different face, over and over and over, until you're able to heal this wound and to forgive. But forgiveness starts with you, Capricorn, okay? You really have to ask yourself, what is it that you really want in life? You know, I get the sense that you just go shallow in relationships. You go up to a point, and then that's it. It's like, okay, that's my limit, and we're done. And that's creating a toxic environment for yourself, but also for the other person involved too. Because it can become this in and out thing, you know? Like, hey, what happened? Oh, I don't know. Okay, now I'm ready. Oh, wait, no, we can't. So that's where the loop cycle starts coming in, the in and out, the hot and cold. You know, that creates codependency, creates a toxic environment, and that's not love at all. So that would be some good journaling topics. What does love mean to you? What does love feel like? Yeah. So I think once you're able to define that and to put it into words and to give it a framework, I think that'll help you navigate these romantic situations, these relationships. I don't think it even has to be romance, you know, because love comes in all shapes, forms, and fashions. And, you know, familial connections can be toxic, you know, parent to child, sibling to sibling, you know, extended relatives. It's where there's unequal give and take. And if you're being taken advantage of in the name of love, that's a problem. That's not love. So I think it would be really good for you, from whoever I'm connecting with, to really get clear with the idea of love and the concept of love, and put parameters around it. What does that mean to you? And just sort of use that as your touchstone as you navigate relationships. And I think you're going to see an improvement in the quality of people that you start attracting into your life. Because you are, in a sense, raising up your vibrational energy too. You're setting new boundaries. You're up leveling. So yeah, keep doing the work, little by little, but you do have to forgive yourself. And this is this dark wound, you know, and to let love in. Yeah, don't be afraid to love again, because there is someone amazing out there for you, and you deserve a good partner. Someone who wants to be in your life and who will love you the way that you desire to be loved. So let's go ahead and pull some clarifiers using the inverted tarot. So I'm going to clarify this dark wound. What is this wound? King of Cups. This is an imbalanced energy. This is someone who's out of touch with their emotions. Yeah, you got to heal that. You got to heal that. It's immature energy. It could also use emotions manipulatively. You may not realize you're doing it, but usually wounded people do that. Again, with the whole in and out. I'm not sure. You can only come this far, and then I'm going to back off. And it just starts that tug of war, cat and mouse game, and that's just not healthy. Yeah, you've got the moon on that. So maybe you're dealing with the Pisces or some sort of water sign. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But the moon sign for me is always the card of Pisces. Some readers call it a Cancer as well. But regardless, the moon is coming in reverse, and I feel like that means that you're going to gain clarity on this wound, on what's going on with you, with your emotions, okay? This is also the 18 card, so maybe around the new moon in Sagittarius may bring some clarity with what's going on and how you can move out of this stuck energy, right? So we have this wound. Let's one more on that with this wound. One more. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you're shut down. Definitely shut down, emotionally unavailable. What else? And not willing to take a chance with the Fool in reverse. Afraid of love. Yeah, we see that, you know, with the Hierophant. No commitment until you forgive this wound, this individual. You know, we're seeing no love coming in with this Page of Cups. I feel like you pulled back. What is this Three of Swords right here? What is this Three of Swords? Queen of Pentacles and Nine of Cups. So this was someone offering stability, offering a commitment to you. It could have been an earth sign, you know, another Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. But Queen of Pentacles is someone who's nurturing, and they saw you as their potential Nine of Cups. They saw you as their happily ever after, you know, and that just didn't happen. Tell me more, please. Yeah, because it looks like with that Four of Wands, they may have offered you some sort of commitment. You know, maybe saying, hey, let's move in together, or, you know, something. It doesn't always have to be engagement or marriage, but I feel like it was stability. Yeah, you got to heal this, you know. Definitely got to heal this in order to move forward. If not, you're going to be stuck. So we're going to put this on the Judgment card. Tell me more about this Judgment. What is this Judgment? What needs to be forgiven? What needs to be forgiven? Eight of Cups, yeah. Walking away from toxicity, letting it go. I feel like this is you releasing what you're holding on to. Yeah. You're releasing the heartache with the Three of Swords, right? And the Eight of Cups. So this is a release, letting it go. This is a detox, in like an emotional detox. It's interesting because we do have the Three of Swords also coming up in your main reading in the reverse. So there's a healing taking place, which I like to see because we do have the Star card coming out. But yeah, it looks like someone made you a solid offer of love, some sort of commitment, and it triggered you. It triggered you. So there's definitely a healing that needs to happen. So if you want to work with me further, again, awakenhealings.org, check out the contact information in the description box below. So what is this Ten of Wands? Yeah, I'd be glad to work with you and to maybe talk this out and see what we can uncover. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, no new beginning. You shut it down. There was a new beginning that was coming in for you, And you said, nope, no thanks. Not right now. Why? One more. Justice. Yeah. Because your karma's at play, and you know, you're healing. You need justice from this past situation. And I feel like once this past situation corrects itself and you're able to heal the wound and to come to a place where you're comfortable in moving forward, then this Ace of Pentacles will come in. So yeah, there's karma at play. There's karma definitely at play. The universe has your back, Capricorn. It really does. It really does. Tell me about this Hierophant in reverse. What is this Hierophant? Three of Wands. Yeah, they wanted a relationship with you. They wanted expansion with you. They wanted a future with you. Yeah, this is, again, it was an honest offer. The person that's being represented as the Queen of Pentacles. So whomever you put the brakes on, they were sincere. They had your best interest at hand. And yeah, so we have the Three of Wands expansion with the Five of Cups, and you know, with this Hierophant in reverse. They wanted it, but no, you said no. You can't. There's stuff that's being released that still needs to be released. What else? What else for Capricorn? There's a, yes, I like that. There's a transition and a healing taking place. So we have the Judgment again in reverse. We have the Judgment right here in reverse as well. So the story is repeating itself, and you know, we're definitely seeing clarification. I like that. I like that we're seeing clarifiers of the reading. But yeah, you have the Death card coming in. So this is Scorpio energy. So this could have happened in the recent past where, you know, perhaps the healing process, the process of forgiving was broached. And, you know, this is not going to happen overnight. But I think this is something that you realize. So I get the sense that maybe with this Death card and with the Judgment, that this person that offered you their cup of love or offered you some form of commitment or relationship, I think this took place last month, and you just couldn't with them. Not because there was anything wrong with the person. You just have to heal that dark wound in order to let love in. And in fact, I think that is what I'm going to title this video. So let's move on to the Sacred Earth and see what's coming in for my lovely Capricorns. Absence. Interesting. Healing the heart. I feel like this is you pulling back, you know, and rightly so. Rightly so, because you're not trying to play with someone's emotions and manipulate the situation. So I feel like you're just sort of making yourself a bit absent, a bit scarce, just to give you the breathing space that you need to be alone with your thoughts, to heal the situation in order to move forward. So I'm going to close with the El Key Oracle. These are really interesting cards and interesting feminine personalities. Their messages are really poignant, and I think they will be greatly appreciated here in this particular reading. For Capricorn, please. So yeah, check out my website below if you're interested in a one-on-one session. Check out my Etsy shop if you're interested in purchasing any salt blends for your relaxation needs and your spiritual cleansing hygiene, I guess. Anyway, so Capricorn, you have Primavera. She who begins. Yeah. Launch, actualize, and potential. Look at that. Oh, and I love the butterflies around her. Transformation. So let me just pull her message for you. I really love these, these oracles. The messages are so awesome. Okay, so Primavera. She who begins celebrates the birth of all things in nature. She welcomes the rising sun as the herald of each new day. Delicate vines echo to the fine chain she wears as her crown. Rather than become a part of the vines, she moves into the next moment. Everything she honors has a fresh start. The grapes will be transformed into wine. The butterflies will lay eggs for the next generation of caterpillars. All things in her purview launch something else, so Primavera rejoices in the potentials of all things beginning. This card urges you to get started. Whatever has been on your mind or in your heart, this is the moment to begin. Commit to the journey ahead by facing the dawn. You are being called forth to set the match to the fuse. It's time to light things up and take the next bold step. Spread your wings and put a smile on your face as you greet the next good thing coming into your life. Like Primavera, open yourself to beginnings. It's time to actualize your potential. Good stuff. Really, really good stuff. I like that message. I think that's what you needed to hear. And it's this sentence. Spread your wings and put a smile on your face as you greet the next good thing coming into your life. Open yourself to beginnings. It's time to actualize your potential. And I feel like this good thing is this Queen of Cups. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles with their Nine of Cups saying, you, Capricorn, are whom I want in my life. I choose you. And I want to create a foundation with you, a relationship with you. I think it's time. Heal the dark wound and let love in. Okay? So comment below, Capricorn. Let me know how this resonated for you. And yeah, have a wonderful December. And we'll see you soon. Take care. Love and light. Bye.